Hello my angels and devils and all who may wonder here, it is Amanda Christina catching up on some Vlogmas videos. Please make sure you tune in about 8 or 9 p.m. tomorrow night when I will be doing my annual Christmas Eve live stream. We'll be making some desserts, we'll be making some potato chip bark, some caramel slice, although I may not do that one on camera because we've done caramel tarts before, and some peppermint mousse. So at the moment we are going to make this really cute, perfect simple last minute gift idea, or perfect for flat mail. You don't have to just do this in Christmas theme, but I thought I would do Christmas theme because it is Christmas. So this is a little pocket and a bookmark to go, like a bookmark pocket with a little hanging bookmark. Now there is no magnet in this, and the reason I didn't put a magnet in it is I'm not sure. I know that there are magnetic bookmarks, but I never know if they actually dint the pages or not, especially when I've only got little round magnets, so I didn't want to have it be something where it dinted someone's page. And I've never had one fall out of a book because there's a nice amount of space there. So I've done hanging bookmarks before, but I thought, why not for this one? So I am using the, I broke into the Letters to Santa pad. So we are using some pages from this. We have just different images like the cut apart sheet. We have this beautiful pattern. I'm going to be using the same paper for the bookmark. We have a 1.5 by 4 inch strip for our bookmark, and then I have extra of that to do the hanging piece. And I have the background paper. So for your pocket, which is where we'll start, you need a piece of paper that is 3 3/4 by 4 3/4. Now with the 4 3/4 one, you want to score that at 4 1/4. Then you want to turn it. You want to score it at 1/2 inch. Hang on, now I can't see where I've scored the paper. 1/2 inch, 2 1/4. 1/2 inch and 2 1/4. So on the 3 3/4 size, you want to score it 1/2 inch, 2 1/4. You want to turn it, and you want to have it scored at the 4 1/4 mark. Now this is going to give you your pocket. So what we're going to do first is just cut away a few little bits. We don't need any of this along here, so don't throw these strips out. You can turn these little strips either into a little Christmas tree, like you can stack your little bits up to make a little Christmas tree, or you can turn them into little page flags. So don't waste your extra offcuts. So then we have this, and I'm just going to do this for a minute. Then we're going to do here, and here is going to be our little pocket. Now I used my circle punch on this, but it didn't quite turn out the way I wanted it to. So what I'm just going to do this one is I'm just going to eyeball it, and I am just going to come down just a little and then just give it a snip, and then where it's snipped to, I'm just going to again cut that and then cut this bit off. This is such a simple thing, and if you're doing like lots of cards, or you're doing friend mail or flat mail, it is so good for that. Now I'm just going to give this a bit more of a trim and get rid of that big triangle. Then we're going to grab some tape, because I forgot to bring glue out, and because I had forgotten that I used glue for another part. But that's okay, tape or glue, it doesn't really matter for this one. And then you're just going to tape your little bits or glue them together. And that is as easy as the pocket is. Now I made the pocket to measure the bookmark, so yeah. This is a really quick, simple kind of, so I usually do I tuck that bit inside I don't know why, I've always just put the edge bit on the inside. I think just because it lets your bookmark slide in a bit easier. And that is your pocket. So your pocket is done. Your bookmark will slide in nice and easily, and there's enough room for it to have room to move. But because this isn't double-sided paper, I didn't really want to have a huge amount of the background showing, which was the thing I didn't like about the other one. Okay, so now for this, we're just going to put some tape down. So what have you all been making for Christmas? I know this Vlogmas has not gone the way I thought it would. I tell you that. I have a list of things. It's like with Spooktober. I just need to get myself more organised, I think, and less just, yeah, less feeling like hell would be lovely. So that's my job for the new year. One of my goals is to get back on track with my self-care and things of that nature. Anyway, so we won't talk about that because there's a whole video in that. How I did on this year's goals, my plans for next year, that kind of thing. So I just stick that down. You can use glue or tape. These little scissors are actually really good. I'm quite impressed. They're not super comfortable on the fingers, but they do cut nicely. Honestly think the most comfortable scissors I've ever used are either the Tim Holtz or the Fiskars. I can't remember what they're called, but they're the ones that snips. They're like a snip. You don't actually put your fingers in them. They do take a bit of getting used to. I got into those scissors because of bear making, because when you're cutting fur fabric, they push the fur aside rather than cutting through it. There's a very specific way you need to cut your fabric for bear making so that your bear doesn't look too shorn in places. So that is your little bookmark. It's covered, as I said, 4 inches by 1.5. And then we're going to choose one of these, and I think, yeah, I really like, yep, Santa Decorating the Tree is going to be the one I use on this one. It doesn't matter if it's a little bit wider, but I'm just going to trim off some of this excess around the edges that doesn't need to be there. Okay, there we go. Okay, and then I'm going to, what did I just do? Okay, there we go. Okay, so I'm just going to score this piece at 1/2 inch. So that gives us our bit that will fold over and will hang over and let you put the bookmark over the page. And then I'm just going to stick this piece down and cut out the bottom. Put you back in shot. This was probably easier. The way I did it the first time, I literally just put it on. Oh, why do I keep saying literally lately? I stuck it down and just left approximately the right amount of room to fold it over. So I figured this would be a bit easier. No guesswork. And 1/2 inch gives you a good base to sort of adhere something down to. I think that sometimes it's better to have a little bit extra than go too skinny and have it be a little less anchored. So what we're going to do is we're just going to fold this bit up, and we're just going to pop it. And this is why I like glue, because glue gives you a little bit of a moment to reposition, whereas tape is a little harder to reposition, but that's okay. So then we have this, and I'm going to just cut off the excess bits from the edges, just because I did put a bit of tape on those and nobody wants them sticking to the book. I certainly wouldn't. Oops, I'm not in frame again. Sorry. I'm a little not with it lately. I'm so behind on Christmas stuff too. Like, I feel so not ready for Christmas. Anyone else feel like they could use another week before Christmas? Like, that is 100% how I feel this year. I just want another week before Christmas Day comes so that I have more time to get ready, because I'm just so not prepared. It's not that I don't love Christmas. This year has been really hard on me energy-wise and stuff, and I just am struggling so much to just do anything, and it's just, yeah. So it sort of made it a bit harder this year. So then you just pick which way you want your bookmark to go. I think we'll go that way, and just slip this on, and then just stick it down. And that's it. That's as simple as it is to get your bookmark done. Okay, this one decided it wanted to go on a little crooked, so we'll just fix that. Hey, come off, come off. Again, where glue is a little bit better than tape in that you get a little bit of time to reposition things. So we just want to make sure this is lined up nicely. Just make sure I went a little bit too towards the top, so just make sure you extra burnish it with your nail or with your bone folder. And then just to give it a little bit more of a, what do you call it, a little bit more of sparkle and just a little bit extra just to lift that darker green that the Santa's Letters to Santa has. So I'm just going to pop a Mary down here, sort of doing my best to line it up as straight as possible. Anyone who knows me knows straight is not my forte. And then a Christmas from, these are just stickers I've picked up one year. As you can see, I'm almost through a sheet of stickers. Woohoo! I don't get to go to Spotlight or anywhere to buy these things when they're on clearance, so I kind of will be sad when these ones go, because I really like having the sort of classy Merry Christmas stickers and season's greetings. And I've been using them a bit this year, so they are a good one to have in my stash. There we go, and that's your bookmark. There's your pocket. And I mean, you can always ink around the edges and stuff. You can decorate your pocket. As this one, I used the paper. That paper just looked to me like it would make it an awesome little pocket. So you can decorate this, you can put stuff on it. But that's really simple. It's really great idea for flat mail as well. I made these for my flat mail, my Christmas flat mail that I sold in my Etsy, and I'm so excited for when people get them. They might get them a bit late, but I'm hoping that they'll feel that they were worth the effort. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this very quick, not super quick, but this quick, simple Christmas bookmark tutorial or flat mail tutorial. As I said, you don't have to do this Christmas themed. I just chose Christmas themed because, well, it is Christmas. Anyway, I hope you're having a wonderful time wherever you are in the world, day, evening, morning, whatever. And remember, as always, you are incredible. You are amazing. And I need to hear you say this with me. Say it. I truly do matter. Are you saying it? Are you ready? Okay, let's all say it together. I truly do matter. Remember, you truly do matter. Bye all.